guys, Soundout here, back with part 2 of the Samurai Sentai Shinkeger Candy Toy Samurai Gatai Shinken-Oh. Yes, part 1 includes what I got in the box, a taste test of the candy, Shishi Origami, Re-Origami, and the Dai Shinken. So go check out part 1 if you haven't already. So go do that, because it'd be really cool. Now, so I already went over those two. Moving on, here's Kuma Origami, comes in box 3, very easy to assemble. Ryu Origami seems to be the hardest. But before I do him, I'll show you the shield here. The shield has the symbols, or the shapes that they become around a circle. Nice Shiba Clan crest there. It is molded. I don't do perfect stickering jobs with, toothpicks and stuff. On the back here. Now you can take the disc off. And hopefully that'll slide onto your Kyoryu Origami, the candy toy. I want CS toys to get, because then I get that caught up, at least with ordering. But yeah, this isn't the same disc size that goes with the Daitinku Origami, but we'll get to that in the future. So there we go. It also has this little handle. It's on a ball joint. It is a dark green. I don't know if it's just my lighting on the camera or what it is. Let me adjust this real quick. There we go. Yeah, it is a dark green. Very dark green. My lighting, if I didn't have the light, it would be really dark and you couldn't see anything. So, anyway, there's Kuma Origami, the sign for what is here. He's a, pretty cool. He's a square. This is controlled. Well, let me tell you this. Shishi Origami's piloted by Shinken Red, Takeru Shiba. Re-Origami's piloted by Shinken Blue, Ryunosuke. I can't remember his last name. I probably remember some of the last names. And Kuma Origami is piloted by Shinken Green, Tani Chiaki. Or Chiaki Tani. His first name's Chiaki. But in the roll call, they always put it the opposite way, because that's how Japan works. Alright, so here we go. So I'll first start off by folding out these little legs here. And careful not to rip your stickers. Then you want to slide this portion forward. Bring out his head. Fold out his little front legs here. Pretty much same transformation as the deluxe version. Fold that up. There's Kuma Origami, his neck's on a ball joint, and these can move out. Very nice looking bear. Again, all stickers, which is really cool. Not moving too fastly here, but here's Saru Origami. Very few stickers, because it came in the set with, what is it? Came in the set with Kame Origami, so it's molded in gray plastic like Kame Origami would be on the deluxe version, but this would normally be mostly yellow. But I think that's for budget reasons. And I wouldn't buy just this little one by itself. So here's the emblem mode, sign for Earth, kanji symbol for Earth, piloted by Kota, Shinken Yellow. So to turn in animal mode, you want to flip this up, split this, like this. You want to split arms. These are very small. Bringing them forward, and there's Saru Origami, who's a monkey. A very nice little monkey. Articulation, some little waist articulation here, which is an added joint. They can move 360 and they can move out. So very cool little monkey there. So there's Saru Origami. I wish it was more yellow, but you can't have everything. Here's Kame Origami. Sign for Heaven, controlled by Shinken Pink, who's Mako Shuashi, I think? But I know her name's Mako. Yeah, it's Mako. So anyway, to turn it into the animal form, you just want to pull up the little fins here. Like that. You want to fold this out, take this and fold it up. And then close this up. And there's Kame Origami, who is a turtle. The start of the seafood Shinkeger Cafe. Oops, this little, I'm gonna move Kame Origami back in here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the origami themselves. Now for the part you're probably waiting for, Shinken-Oh. I like to start from the animal forms. It's a little bit easier, I must say. So to start off with shishi origami, you want to bring that down, fold up the arms. You want to split this part here. Then you want to fold the little legs in. You want to close that up. You want to keep the head out because that's cool. Now you want to take this part. You want to fold up the face and then fold this up like that. And there's the body of ShinkenOh. Next you want to take Ryu origami. You want to separate this, which will become the helmet. You want to fold this part up. Bring it down, fold this down, and this will all line up and tab together. Bring this up, and bring this down to form a leg of ShinkenOh. This will be this leg. Kuma origami comes the other leg, so you want to fold up the legs here. And fold up the head. There's the other leg. So now you can attach the legs here. They just peg on or like that. They don't click in, they just peg on. There's most of ShinkenOh. And I want to take, I'll start with Saru origami. I like Saru origami. I don't know what it is about Saru origami. I think it's my favorite. I don't know. It's just such a neat little monkey. In toy form, I kind of like other ones, but I'll talk about that later. So anyway, you want to take that, then you want to extend this without taking the peg out. So there's one arm of ShinkenOh that goes on this side. You want to take Kame origami, fold it out, flip the head in, flip that in, flip that in, rotate it this way so the hand's revealed, and attach it on. Alright, I'll take the shield. There's a little peg on the back here. You want to peg it onto the peg in the back. So the shield stores nicely there. There are the other ways to do it. You want to slide the sword into here, which is why you want to keep that panel as close as you can get it. Now, lastly, you want to fold up the little thing on the helmet. You want to take ShinkenOh and complete the samurai gatai by attaching his helmet. Now, the gatai is much more involved than the deluxe version, I think, because there's some extra jointage here. Now, this doesn't look totally show accurate. It's a little bit slimmed down, similar to the Power Rangers Retro Fire line. As you can see, he's taller than a Retro Fire. But I'm running short on time here. I'll try to cover this quickly. I think, alright, so now ShinkenOh can do a lot of stuff, and we'll get to that in part 3. So, part 1, go watch it if you haven't already. I don't know why you haven't already by this point of the video. Go check out part 3 roughly very soon, probably today, to check out so go check out part 3 of Samurai Sentai Shinkeger Candy Toy Samurai Gatai ShinkenOh.